your side?
We didn't work as hard as we've been working in previous weeks. Ballinamallard wanted the game more than us today, which is unfortunate. We had our game plan, and when you travel this far, you always want to try and take something back up the road. But the first goal is always so important. The first half we didn't play well at all, and Ballinamallard deservedly went in front. The second half I thought we came into the game more, and Ballinamallard scored a second goal against the run of play. I thought, and that basically killed the game off, and we had to go chasing it. But fair play to them, they worked hard to get the 3 points today, and we just need to bounce back next week.
Do you think it did just come down to them wanting it that bit more?
Yeah, it seemed that over the park. We didn't seem as hungry and as busy, but we have been the last few weeks. I don't know whether to put that down to tiredness, whether it's the trip. We don't know. But it's only 2 hours down the road. Ballinamallard probably have to do this every other game. So we can't use that as an excuse. They worked really hard. Really need the 3 points. So they worked hard. It's the first one of the season here. So got to give credit to Eddie and his boys. But we'll have to go home and look at ourselves this week and train and work for our next game.
Would you say this is probably the most disappointing result and performance of your season so far?
Oh yeah, it is, no doubt. Because we haven't played well. We've matched every team we've played against. We've beaten most. Even we've played Portadown Crusaders already, and we've matched them and beaten them. Beaten Portadown. So come here today. You come full of confidence when you're sitting top of the league and the boys have been playing well. But when you're up there, you're there to be shot down, and that's teams raise their game, and you're up there and keep telling the lads that. And fair play, Ballinamallard done that today, and we didn't match what they threw at us. And I thought Mark Stafford was outstanding. Every time we put a ball into the box, his head seemed to be on the end of it. Didn't create an awful lot of clear-cut chances, but the one we did have, Matthew Tipton's volley in the first half. Again, like Stafford threw himself on the line to get the points for his team, so fair play to him.
You made a couple of changes halfway through the second half. You seemed to change the shape, seemed to go to 3 at the back. Didn't really have the effect you probably were hoping it would.
No, well, you're 2-0 down. We went 3 at the back and tried to get more offensive players on the pitch. We brought Darren Boyson, who's a national goal scorer, to play with Tipton, kept David Coosley and brought Neil Gully on. To try and create something at the other end. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. Sometimes you go chase the game, and if you're going to lose it to game 2-0, you might as well lose it 3-0. There's no point getting out with a whimper. So we tried to go for it, and it didn't work this time. It has in the past.
Can you take any positives from today, Glenn?
The positive we take out. There's some players who probably are tired. Some boys who didn't work hard enough. And they know now they have to show a response. If they don't respond, they'll not be in the team. And that's the bottom line. We have now a squad of 21 players, and there's boys chomping at the bit to get back into the team. And this could be an opportunity for people during the week to show me what they've got for next Saturday.
And you mentioned about being top of the league and up there to be shot at. What sort of effect will it have on the squad losing that league position?
It'll have no effect, because the bottom line is no one expected us to be there in the first place. So it's been good. It's been a novelty for us. Our aim now is to try and pick up 3 points next week and see where that takes us. If that takes us up near the top again, or to the top, fair play. But we'll just keep chomping away at the matches and try and pick up points as we go along and see where we finish at the end of the season.
Home to Glentoran next week. Do you bring the changes for that game? Bring boys in?
You can't be too critical of players after one game. We'll go home, we'll assess it, we'll have a good look at what we think players' performances were like. If we feel the need to make changes, we will do that. But you can't make wholesale changes going into a game against Glentoran, who are a decent side, another good victory. So if you change too much, you'll just get beat again. So you have to give players a second chance. Some players, some have had second chances already. So there may well be changes, but we'll see next week.
And what do you think are the biggest threats that the Glens will pose next week?
Well, obviously they're scoring goals. They've kept another clean sheet. They play good football, and they're young. They're enthusiastic. There's no pressure on them. It's a lot of young players in the team who are just going to try and express themselves and play well. So they're playing with no fear. And that's half the battle. You can get nobody scared to make mistakes, or there's no pressure on them. They go out and enjoy themselves, and that's what it's all about, enjoying yourself.
And just finally, I meant to say earlier, what do you think it is? What is it about Fernie Park? You haven't scored a goal or beaten this side since they got promoted.
I don't know. It's probably a record that Ballinamallard are trying to hold on to, and what they're trying to break, and they've got the upper hand at the minute. I don't know what it can be. We go to, no disrespect, tougher places than this, and pick up victories and score goals. I don't know what it is. Maybe the pitch is too good for us. But no, it will be broken someday, and sooner rather than later.
Yeah, thanks very much.